Hi, I'm Dave Rheins. I am the founder and executive director of the Marijuana Business Association, lovingly called the MJBA.
Can you tell us a little bit more about your organization?
Sure, the MJBA is a couple of years old now. We started in November of 2012, right after the historical elections legalized cannabis. We're a traditional business-to-business trade organization. We pull together participants in legal cannabis, the growers, the processors, the retailers, and all the professional service providers upon whom they rely. So that's attorneys and financing folks and real estate folks and logistics, and it really takes a village to build an industry, and so we pull people together to share information, build community, and explore business opportunity.
Great. And where are you based? Where are you
We're based in Seattle, Washington, but we have groups. We're a national organization, so we have groups and communities we support all across Washington State, here in Oregon, and in Colorado as well. So it's booming. The business has grown fast.
Based on what you've seen in the Washington and Colorado markets, what are your predictions for what might happen with the recreational use of marijuana here in Oregon?
Well, I think Oregon is a great market, and it's really fun because having now been in this for a couple of years and studied firsthand and worked firsthand with the folks in Washington as we've built that industry, and then in Colorado, which has a disparate model, kind of comparing and contrasting the models, the best practices. And I think Oregon is taking advantage of that, looking at tax levels, whereas in Washington State you've got 37%, in Colorado you have 25%, and here we are in Oregon with 17%. So we're all trying to adjust what the market size is and how all that works. So we're really excited about that.
Great. And now, having seen that business play or develop in those two other states, do you have any special advice for people who are trying to get into the business here in Oregon?
I do. My advice for anyone interested in getting involved in cannabis is really to get informed. The rules are ever changing, the legislation is evolving, and the reality is that just yesterday we found out that medical dispensaries here in Oregon are going to be able to sell to adults 21 plus starting October 1st. So if you're a retailer or if you're looking at the Oregon market, the world just changed. So it's very dynamic. Stay informed. 2 is build local community, that your participation in the green rush, if you will be local, with local participants. Become a member of your local community, business community, and be an ambassador. That's really, I think, the values that we try to perpetuate at the MJBA.
And for anyone who's not able to attend this conference but might be watching it online,
Yes.
is there any specific message that you would like to send out on behalf of MJBA?
Yeah, so do please, we encourage you to join us at mjba.net. Also, if you want to get started in figuring out what's going on in legal cannabis, check out some of our many websites. On Facebook, we have MJ Headline News with 151,000 followers. So we aggregate all the top headlines from the mainstream press, from the cannabis press, see what's going on. And then we go down on MJ News Network, and we not only parse that into channels, but we do original reporting like we're doing here from CCC, a show in Portland. So get informed, join the community, and if you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out at info@mjba.net.
Well done. Okay, just one more question. Can I ask what drew you to this industry personally?
Drew me to this industry, sure. I'm a long-time media and marketing guy. I grew up in the rock and roll media business. So I grew up at Rolling Stone magazine. I was the president of Spin magazine. And so for many years I've been in pop culture marketing, and pop culture is really just pot culture. Rock and roll was just kind of code for pot music and enthusiasm. So I've really always been in the industry. But now it's looking at my cultural association with cannabis has turned into a business association. So it's really kind of bringing the two halves of my life together. So I'm pretty excited about it.
Like a good marriage.
Yeah, thank you.
So what advice do you have for Oregon based on the lessons that you learned in Colorado and Washington?
Well, I think what I would say, I think Oregon's off to a really great start in that it looks like there's a cultural acceptance of marijuana. We were talking to Portland General Electric yesterday. We've got utilities coming out. We've got local government. We've got mainstream businesses embracing the notion that cannabis will be legal in our communities. So I think that what's happening in Oregon is already much more expedited and friendlier than the ramp up has been in either Oregon or either Colorado or Washington. So you're on to a good start, and I think it's the collaborative nature of Oregonians, right? We all like to kind of get involved in the process. So I just can encourage people to continue to stay involved. So, yeah.
Anything else you'd like to add? Anything?
Just thank you so much for all your support. And if you have any questions at all, please do come and visit us at the Marijuana Business Association. And also Marijuana Channel 1 on YouTube.